Mr. Vampire.
Hey, what is it?
Oh, I just felt like we haven't really had a chance to talk yet. I knew you were that vampire from back then, but I was too focused on my task and...
It's fine. I actually still can't believe that you're the same Artina. Who would have thought that pure-hearted Artina would have become a money-grubbing woman?
Oh, please, give me a break. I told you I wasn't collecting all that money because I wanted to.
I know, but I can't help it after seeing all the excitement in your eyes when you were talking about money.
Mr. Vampire, you've gotten a little mean.
Calling a demon mean, huh? Your fearless attitude towards demons hasn't changed. Ah, you really are, Artina.
Mr. Vampire, I wanted to apologize to you.
Apologize?
Yes, to keep the promise you made to me, you continued to forbid yourself from drinking human blood. As a result, you lost your power and fell to Hades. I don't know how to express how sorry I am.
You don't need to apologize. I only did that because I made the promise.
Plus, I kept worrying about Judge Nemo, while you suffered the whole time because of that promise. As Mr. Werewolf said, I'm just a hypocrite.
Think whatever you like, but doing something is always better than not doing anything. Plus, by falling to Hades, I discovered sardines, a great source of nutrition. Actually, I should be thanking you for that.
Oh, Mr. Vampire, I'm trying to be serious right now.
I'm being serious too.
You really are Mr. Weirdo. I'm glad we got to meet again.
Likewise. Now, I finally get to keep the promise I made back then.
Yes, I ended up making you wait 400 years.
Right. As I promised, I shall only quench my thirst after I take you down to the depths of despair. Now, how shall I go about this? This will be most interesting.
No, there's no need to do that to me.
What do you mean by that?
I've already seen the depths of despair. When you were dragged inside of Fear the Great, I thought I had lost you, your death. My knees were trembling with fear just thinking about it. All I could do was stand there, trying not to scream out loud.
Artina.
You have kept your promise. Now go ahead. Take my blood. And please regain your power, Tyrant Valvatores, my Mr. Vampire.
And that is the end. Overall, over on this, I'd like to say, Disgaea 4 is overall a very strong game, very well developed story and characters, perfected gameplay, as in Disgaea 3. It had a good system with the evil teas, but the magic change was kind of crap, as you had to be in clubs, but they perfected it in Disgaea 4 by taking that out, and basically no restrictions. You can do it whenever you want. Just the basic restrictions of it only lasts for 3 turns. As well as improving it with monster fusion and dual magic change, as well as giant magic change that I will unlock those 2 in due time. But like I mentioned with the story, it shows the ugly side of humanity and that sins are repayable. As you saw through Judge Nemo, he said he's only seen the ugly side of humans through war. And he felt himself that his sins couldn't be repaid, but remember what Valvatore said, every sin is repayable. This overall game, while some people might find it depressing, I find it a very strong story. Maybe it focuses on humanity, but it also is, in a way, a good lesson point that shows the ugly side that we sometimes neglect to see. We are flawed, but we can pretty much redeem ourselves no matter what. It's only by learning through our mistakes in a way that we can redeem ourselves. This is overall a very good story, and I love Disgaea 4. It's still, as of right now, out of all the Disgaea games I played, the best Disgaea game they've made so far. Of course, that has to be seen with Disgaea 5 coming out in the fall. Like, I'm going to definitely save up for a PS4, I'm going to buy Disgaea 5. I'm not going to guarantee an LP of it immediately soon, but I'm going to just give it a shot, see how Disgaea 5 is in comparison, and more than likely an LP will come. But either way, that's Disgaea 4, everyone. And we are done. There's now just one thing left for me to do before I can end this off, and that is to present you guys with the epilogue you voted for. So, I'm gonna have to fight the final boss again, and this time with the requirements for that epilogue, and you will see it in the next part. Alright, after that, we've got actually a little bit, well, Disgaea 4 is pretty much done, but there's a lot of post stuff to do now. We got a few DLC stories, we got the Netherworld Battle Tournament, we got one more ending to show that requires us to get to the final boss location again. It requires us to get to the final boss location again. But this time with Velvetore's being level 500. And we got the post-game to cover, as well as me showing off any DLC characters that we can unlock. But that's pretty much it for the main story. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this fantastic game. Nope. I will see you next time in the epilogue that you voted for. Later, everyone.